Having an entertainment gossip blog just isn't worth it. Now, I'm going to get into why that I feel this way. But don't you click off this damn video because you didn't click on and you need to hear this shit, okay? It's for you. It's just for us to just laugh and giggle. Stay here. So, I do want to be clear that I do have a degree in mass communications, public relations. The difference between the journalism degree and the PR is just one class. So I said, why not get the mass communications, public relations? It just made sense. When I first started doing this with my first YouTube channel, which is RRP Media, I used to talk about topics that I felt was important and, things going on in the world that I wanted people to have an objective point of view on. Because a lot of times we look at things in a negative light and there are other ways to look at things. So that's what I would try to do. Offer an alternative way to look at things. Offer a way where we can pull the best out of stuff. And it would just be other stuff that I would be passionate about. But one thing I noticed was people love entertainment news. Of course they love gossip, right? Of course they love smut. They love it. They eat it up like filet mignon, honey. They love this shit. So I began to talk about it, but my problem was that I'm not really one to want to slander anybody, so it really didn't work well. Remember when I first noticed that Tasha K came on the scene, honey? And this is what I'm talking about, how these gossip media blogs don't pay because you end up paying $4 million to some celebrity because you couldn't help yourself. You needed those clicks. You needed what you needed, and ultimately it cost you your ass. Now, I know I say I don't talk shit about people, but this is just facts. I'm not talking shit. This is what it is. So when I first noticed Tasha K was on the scene, she's a sister like myself, and I'm for the Black community. I'm very supportive. If anybody knows me personally, they know that's how I roll. I support my people. I'm very genuine and sincere about that. So let me see what this woman is talking about. I noticed she was very messy, and I said, this is going to be problematic. It wasn't my speed, but I would listen. But you had my feel of that. I could only take so much because I'm not really into exploiting people. I just don't think it's necessary because at the end of the day, honey, every last one of us, including me on this camera, got some shit in the corner, in the closet. We don't want nobody to see, okay? You got some shit that we hiding. We don't need to go around putting the flashlights on motherfuckers, okay? Because we all got some bullshit going on. But some people love it. They can't help themselves because, like they say, clout is a hell of a drug. So when I did RRP Media, I did entertainment news, and I had about 5 shows going on the Racqi Road Productions YouTube channel, which is entitled RRP Media. And we had a good time, but eventually I had to let it go because my soul was pulling me in another direction of what I'm doing now. I talk about things that are important to me, and hell, I feel good about the things I'm talking about. But what I'm not going to do is end up with a $4 million lawsuit. I'm not going to end up in my drawers, baby. Not gonna happen. It's not that serious. So what made me really make this video is I seen Night and Day Network's video about Tokyo Tony and her shamalam, the shit she be shamming about. Look here, everybody got their issues, okay? I don't know Miss Tony, so I'm not gonna tear her down. That ain't for me to do. I will say this: when people got a lot going on and you don't quite know what the fuck it is, but it don't seem quite right, and it's very evident, I see it, you see it, we all see it together, it's just some shit we leave alone. However, they did interview her, and she would get on there talking about Hollywood and the different sinister things that was going on in there. She was talking about Zeus Network and how they're the devil and all this stuff, and now she signed up for Zeus Network. This is what Night and Day is talking about. Now, them brothers over there on Night and Day Network, I think they're a good young man. I think they're sincere in what they're trying to do. They're just really trying to be real. I really do. I believe they're on the up and up. So this is no knock to them. They're doing what they felt they needed to do. But the thing about messy shit, when you got people coming on with that messy energy, it boomerangs and affects you. And this is why I don't entertain it. One thing I noticed about this lady, again, I don't know her. I'm not going to diagnose her. I don't care nothing about none of that. But one thing we can all agree, she gets on people's shows. She's kikis with them. The next thing you know, she's making a video about them after 30 minutes after she left them, talking trash about them. She's threatening them and doing all kind of stuff. That's just not no stuff I would want to invite on my platform. And again, this is no shade toward Night and Day Network. I'm sure if they really understood all of what was coming, they wouldn't have had her on their show. I don't think them brothers are crazy, but I'm just saying. And everybody don't see everything until it hits them. See, you got to be able to see crazy coming around the corner. You got to be able to see mess coming around the corner. And this is why I say entertainment news don't pay. Them gossip blogs don't pay. All you got to do to get people to click in and stay dedicated to it, it becomes like the snake eating itself. And it's not worth it. it. Next thing you know, you don't have any draws on because you got to pay $4 million. Not because you want the coochie to breathe, because you can't afford draws. That's why. Because you couldn't keep your mouth closed. That clout jumped on the back of your neck, honey, and it went into your skull and it took hold of you. You know how they say you let the devil use you? You let the devil use you, and then he turned around and bit you in the ass. And I'm talking about the metaphorical devil, not literal, because we are in control of these decisions we make, although we never want to take accountability for them. Let's just be ahead of the curve. But yeah, I had to let it go, and I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's very important. I think our overall message should be tonight, leave this messy shit alone and let it fucking die, because it doesn't do anything but come back like an infected virus. It's worse than the nightmare virus they was trying to scare us with. Mess is the real virus. The love of gossip, the love of smut, filth. We need to learn how to mind our business. Minding your business is powerful, but people don't want to do it. Keeping your mouth closed is powerful, but people don't want to do it. And there's somebody right now, oh, I wish she shut the fuck up. What is she talking about? You shut the fuck up. I'm saying what I want to say, and you on my video. So you keep your fucking mouth closed. So I think that's it. I think that's all. Carry on.